What up, World Weary team? Back at it again. Welcome to the episode. There was a moment in Family Guy history that didn't feel like a joke. No cutaway, no reset button, no quick psych. Brian Griffin, one of the original characters since episode 1, was killed off. And the craziest part, the show destroyed Stewie's time machine before it happened, just to make sure we believed he wasn't coming back. This wasn't just shock value, this was a calculated move. Today I'm breaking down why they killed Brian, who Vinny Willie was, how long the replacement dog lasted, who voiced him, how final it felt at the time, why they reversed it so fast, and what really happened behind the scenes. Because this might be one of the boldest fake outs in animated history. That episode was crazy. Unexpected. Nobody expected it to happen. And it seemed like it was final. And they got a lot of backlash from it, which is why we still have Brian today. So that's what I'm going to talk about. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. You're watching.
The hell is that? Stewie? Oh my god, what are you doing? This time machine has almost killed us 100 times, Brian, and yesterday was just too close a call, so I decided to get rid of it before something irreparable happens. But Stewie, your time machine, it's like your crowning achievement. I can't believe you just destroy it. Trust me, Brian, it's for the best.
When Brian dies in Life of Brian, the show doesn't treat it like a temporary gag. They do something very intentional. They destroy Stewie's time machine. That single decision tells the audience that it ain't fake. It's permanent. No time travel means no easy reset. The writers wanted fans to sit with the loss and actually feel like Brian was gone for good.
Well, I guess that's it. This is like the end of an era. Now sack up, you twink. It's just a machine.
So you see him break up the time machine and give his reasons why he's tearing it apart. Time travel is dangerous and all the bullshit that comes with it. And then they go out to play hockey or whatever the fuck. And he gets hit by a car. I'm like, holy shit. That came out of the blue. And then as the audience member, you're thinking, he just fucking destroyed the fucking time machine. So it has to be permanent, whatever happens to him.
Ryan, look out! No, Ryan!
So the family comes out and you're like, oh shit, this might be serious. They take him to the hospital. Everybody's crying. And this motherfucker actually dies. And I was not expecting that at all watching this episode.
Oh my god! Ryan, no!
I can't believe it. You're really... Damn it, Brian, you can't die. We were going to do so many things together. We were going to become windsurfers. I was going to be a little better than you, but we were both going to be good.
You guys, I think Brian's trying to say something.
You've given me a wonderful life. I love you all. I'm sorry. He's gone.
Felt permanent. It felt like he wasn't coming back after he died. And not only that, they moved on pretty quick in that same episode. It was fucking, it was fucking crazy.
Lois, no offense, but you don't exactly know what you're talking about. I mean, you're not exactly a fountain of political knowledge yourself.
You wanna know what I think is happening here?
Oh, this should be rich and overtaxed.
I think you just gotta be in the out group. Whoever's on top, whoever's in power, whoever's successful, you gotta be on the other side or you won't feel like the smartest guy in the room. All you are, my dear, is a contrarian.
Oh, please, you could not be more off base.
Oh yeah? Let me ask, what do you think of the movie Titanic?
Horrible. One of the worst movies ever made.
How about Slumdog Millionaire?
Overrated. Just a terrible movie.
Cocktail.
Actually, not a bad film. You know, it's classically structured cinema. Cocktail was one of the best films of its era.
You make me sick, Brian.
Brian started as a voice of reason. But over the years, he became more flawed and more hypocritical. The show leaned into his ego, his failed writing career, and his moral contradictions. Killing Brian shocked viewers, sparked conversation, and forced the Griffin family dynamic to change instantly.
I'm writing. The last 2 months, I've really got my act together. I stopped drinking, and I'm about to self-publish a book. Ugh, none of the big boys bit, huh? No, it's fine. I'm actually at a point in my life where I don't need external validation. I'm just proud of accomplishing my goal.
That's great, I'm happy for you. Even if your privilege is showing.
Privilege? I worked hard.
White fragility much, Brian?
Okay, maybe I've had certain advantages, but how?
How? It's not our job to solve your problems, pal. Do the work.
Who are you even talking about?
I think if the audience really enjoyed him being off the show, they would have kept him off the show. But seeing the backlash that happened with him being killed on the show and then moving on as if he was never coming back, I think that they saw that and they quickly wanted to change that because people actually liked that character.
Titanium capacitors? Sorry, there's no way to get those anymore.
What do you mean? You've got them for me before.
I know, but the one guy who made those drew a doodle of Mohammed, so he's not around anymore. He wasn't even doing it on purpose, just absentmindedly while talking on the phone. But it was Mohammed, so, you know.
Oh, that's awful. Okay, Yusuf, thanks anyway. Oh, dear Rupert, without those capacitors, it would be completely impossible to build a functioning time machine. I guess that means Brian is really gone for good.
I get why they killed him off. His views were fucking like separating the audience. There's a lot of people that don't like Brian just because he's changed from season 1 up to now.
It seems today that all you see is violence in movies and sex on TV.
But where are those good old-fashioned values on which we used to rely?
Lucky there's a family guy. Lucky there's a man who positively can do all things to make us
Laugh and cry.
He's a family guy.
Right after Brian dies, the family adopts a new dog named Vinny. He's loyal, street smart, and instantly more emotionally supportive than Brian. The show was testing something risky. Could fans accept a completely new dog in Brian's place?
You'll find a new family dog.
Hey, Chris, you're kind of creep. You should get a ferret. You're right. I am. And I will.
I don't know how to choose between all these dogs.
I hated Vinny. I didn't like his voice. I didn't like the way the dog looked. I didn't like nothing about that character. And the fact that in the same episode, literally the same episode, they moved on to a different dog, that shows you how much they didn't really, I don't want to say didn't love Brian, but it was fucking crazy how someone could move on from a dog that was with them all those years to a new dog that quick in the same episode. I can see if they gave it one episode, but it was literally the same episode that Brian died, they moved on to a new dog. That's fucking wild.
Hey, you, green pants. I hear you're looking for a dog or something.
Oh, finally, someone who sounds like they went to college. Hi, I'm Peter.
Vinny.
Oh, Vinny, like the poo. Yeah, that's kind of cool. So what's your story?
Well, you know, I'm just a regular guy. You throw a stick, maybe I bring it back. Maybe I bring back an iPhone that fell off a truck.
Well, let me ask you this. What's your stance on the music all the kids are listening to today?
I'm a little surprised you even call it music. So what do you say? You want me as your dog?
Yeah, I think I do. Hey, just out of curiosity, what breed are you?
Actually, I'm a pussy hound.
Really? All right.
That just means I'm 1/16th cat.
Oh, I wish you hadn't told me.
I didn't understand that aspect. I would think as a fan of the show that they would give that whole entire episode to Brian and then introduce the dog in the next episode, but to do it in the same episode was crazy.
What's this? What are you doing, Vinny?
Vinny? Who's Vinny? My name is Brian, a.k.a. your favorite dog. Hey, who's like you got a goose to get an amaretto di Serrano around here?
Forget it, Vinny. You're not Brian.
Come on, I went through a lot of trouble. For example, I know Brian was rather into politics, so I read the newspaper. What is going on with all these politics, huh?
That is about Brian's level of political awareness.
Yeah.
Vinny appeared in only 3 episodes total. That tells you a lot. His debut at the end of Life of Brian stays through episode 7 and is gone by episode 8. That makes him one of the shortest lived major character replacements in TV fucking history.
You want another beer?
No. I'd love one.
Oh my God, what? The first thing you said was, oh my God, you're like on another level, Vinny. Congratulations, you've won over a complete imbecile.
Whoa. Did you just speak of the man who busts his tail providing for you?
He spent my college fund on puppet clothes.
Hey, don't get fresh with me, Studio.
That's not my name. That's not even an Italian version of my name.
Whatever.
It's crazy how they replaced a mainstay character with a character that... Oh, that's kind of like Brady Bunch. If you guys watch the Brady Bunch, when they brought on Oliver, the cousin. Nobody liked that guy. So he was replaced after like 3-4 episodes too.
I certainly am not overreacting. What the devil do you think happened to Bobby when they added cousin Oliver to the Brady Bunch?
Oliver, did you break this vase? No, the floor did.
Oh, so cute.
Hey, everybody,
Bobby, you get back in the garage.
Oh, it's okay. Here, girls, you insist.
If you're gonna replace an iconic character like Brian, you have to have a replacement that's on his level. And the Vinny character was not at all on his level. He was like fucking 3 levels below what Brian was. Even though Brian was a dick, he was still a funny character.
Do you want to know what's the matter? You're the matter. Everyone in this family is so damn thrilled with you, they've forgotten all about Brian. Well, I'm not thrilled. I'll never forget Brian. He was my best friend. You're not supposed to lose your best friend at my age. You're not supposed to lose him ever.
Look, Stewie, I know it doesn't seem like it now, but you're gonna be okay.
Yeah, right. How do you know?
Because I once had a thing happen to me with some stuff.
And this Vinny dog didn't bring anything to the show in my opinion. I know he was more lovable, I guess you can say, and he talked to Stewie better and he's more emotional, but that dog was not it at all.
Hey, Stewie, now that we're pals, maybe you can answer me something. Why does your living room smell so much like puke? Somebody throw up a lot in there once?
Vinny, my friend, you got a lot of stories to catch up on. I got most of them on DVD.
Oh, cool. Like by season and stuff?
No, not my season.
Vinny was voiced by Tony Sirico, famous for playing Paulie on The Sopranos. Full disclosure, I never watched Sopranos. Wasn't interested, it wasn't my type of show. Even though I like gangster movies and shit, I wasn't in it. But I know who Paulie was from clips and shit on the internet. That tough but soft delivery made Vinny feel more grounded and more emotional than Brian. He wasn't sarcastic or intellectual. He was loyal and sincere.
Anyway, I guess Leo was kind of like my Brian.
So how'd you get over him?
Well, I met your family in the pet store. When I saw you guys looking for a dog, I kind of sensed you all going through the same feelings of loss that I was. It made me think, hey, maybe I was meant to find these guys. Maybe we were meant to be together.
You know what, Vinny? I'm starting to think that may be true.
Bring it in, Stewie.
I can see in his voice he was definitely more sincere than Brian. He wasn't a dick. He was more emotionally tuned, I guess you can say. He was more connected to the characters than Brian was. If you guys remember, season, I think 7, episode 10, there was another dog that was introduced, but Brian was still on the show. He was called, what the fuck was his name? New Brian or some shit.
New Brian. Hey, gang, whose leg do you have to hump to get a hug around here?
Oh, I like him.
I like that voice, and I like the character. So if they would have fucking replaced him with that character, that's more of a voice, Family Guy voice in my opinion.
Hey, Brian, I went out for a run this morning and I found this stick. I thought you might like it.
Wow, thanks a lot.
And I got you this bag of weed. I don't smoke it myself, but I sure won't judge you.
Gosh, thanks.
Check you later, handsome guy.
I can see where the writers wanted to have a vast difference. They wanted him to be totally different from what Brian was, but it just didn't work.
Okay, Brian, I'm just putting this out there, but I'm a baby, and only dicks don't let babies win. God, look at this day, huh? You know, usually I'd be sitting inside writing, you'd be working on one of your machines, but here we are enjoying it. Yes, it is a nice change of pace. Oh, wait, I gotta go grab my knee pads. I was using them for this other thing. Anyway, I'll be right back.
Fans reacted strongly to Brian's death, and the show quickly brought him back. 3 episodes. In Christmas Guy, Stewie goes back in time and saves Brian before the accident happens. When Brian returns, Vinny doesn't die or get replaced. He simply just leaves peaceably. They have a little talk. Stewie says that he has to go back in time and save his dog, and they hug it out or whatever. So the timeline resets, but those episodes became one of the most talked about moments in Family Guy history.
My family won't get another dog, which means we will never have met. I'll probably never see you again.
Oh,
So, I think this is goodbye.
hey, I'm man's best friend, not some stupid baby's best friend, right?
Good dog, Vinny. Good dog.
Georgette, I'm coming home.
Who the hell is Georgette?
The writers realized that they had to fix their fuck up, so they made Stewie go back in time, get a time machine from one of his past lives or some shit like that, and he went back to the past and saved Brian, deleting his time, like Back to the Future shit. So he ended up fading away, and Brian is alive, and he's still alive now.
Brian, look out! What the hell? You're alive, my friend! Well, of course I'm alive. What the hell's going on here? Brian, that car killed you. And when it did, a little part of me died as well. I couldn't live without you. So I came back from the future to save your life. Wait, what are you talking about? I saw you destroy your time machine. Yes, but luckily I ran into another me from the past. So I stole his return pad and came back here. Wow, Stewie, thank you for saving my life. You know, a lot of other families would have just gotten a different dog and moved on. We could never do something like that, Brian. Stewie, what's happening to you? I think my timeline is being erased. The timeline where you died no longer exists. Merry Christmas, Brian.
Brian's death only lasted 3 episodes, but the impact lasted way longer. The writers made it feel permanent by destroying the time machine. They introduced Vinny as a serious replacement. They cast Tony Sirico to give him weight and personality. And then just like that, they hit reset. But here's the real question. If they hadn't brought Brian back, would the show have been better? Or did fans make the right call demanding his return? Drop in the comments. Were you okay with Vinny? Or was Brian absolutely untouchable? That's gonna do it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. You can go on anybody else's channel and decide to give me a couple minutes of your day. Time is very valuable. Thank you for giving me that time. I hope I didn't waste it. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. You've been watching